Assassin's Creed Shadows offers 3 performance modes. We have the 30 FPS quality mode, we have a 40 FPS balanced mode, and we have a 60 FPS performance mode. Please keep in mind, in order to use the 40 FPS balanced mode, you must have a 120 Hz screen. Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're talking about the 3 performance modes what we have on the PlayStation 5 Pro, Base and Xbox Series X. I'm not testing the Xbox Series S. So we have, I told you this already, 3 performance modes: quality, balanced and performance. But when it comes to the quality or graphical options what we have with each performance mode, then it's getting a little bit more tricky because it also depends on what platform you're actually playing. Assassin's Creed Shadows offers on all 3 platforms, Xbox, base PlayStation 5 and also the PlayStation 5 Pro, RTGI, Ray Tracing Global Illumination. I hope I pronounced this in the right way. Anyway, so this is getting a little bit more complicated because you can't just turn this off and on in a simple way. You have actually to choose the right performance mode. So on the base PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, RTGI is just enabled when you play this game in the quality 30 FPS mode or the 40 FPS balanced mode. On the PlayStation Pro, on the other hand, you have RTGI enabled even in the performance mode. And on top, if you now play this game in the fidelity mode, you get ray tracing reflections, which, by the way, are looking really cool, but the downside here is 30 FPS. Okay, but what is now the difference between ray tracing, global illumination on versus off? So let's take a closer look on the PlayStation 5 Pro in the performance mode where RTGI is always on, and we're comparing this with the base PlayStation 5 also in the performance mode where RTGI is turned off. And the main difference is you have a more natural, a better lighting thanks to RTGI. Also the shadow quality, shadow details are slightly better with RTGI as I found. So this is the absolute main difference between, I would say, PlayStation 5 Pro and the older consoles, because in regards of resolution between performance mode on the PlayStation 5 Pro and performance mode on the Xbox or base PlayStation 5, I couldn't find a very big difference. And if you like to play this game with the highest possible resolution, then you have to choose the 30 FPS quality mode. If you like to play this game with a little bit more frames per second and you don't mind to lose a little bit of resolution, then the 40 FPS balanced mode is the right choice for you. And if you like to have the best possible performance, then the 60 FPS performance mode is the way to go. So let's talk about performance and let's talk about the 30 FPS quality mode first, because as far as I can tell, this 30 FPS quality mode has a very stable 30 FPS experience. Again, it's just 30 FPS, but this mode offers the highest possible resolution combined with ray tracing global illumination on all consoles. And on top, and just exclusive for the PlayStation 5 Pro, we have ray tracing reflections, but again, just in the 30 FPS quality mode. And if you play this game on a 120 Hz screen, then I would recommend the 40 FPS balanced mode over the 30 FPS quality mode, because you get the same RTGI effects on all consoles in the 40 FPS balanced mode. And on top, of course, you get 10 FPS more. This doesn't sound much, but believe me, it is. In regards of performance or stability, there are a couple of drops, but they are so minor that, in my opinion, it is a almost perfect 40 FPS experience. And last but not least, we have the 60 FPS performance mode, and this is actually my preferred way to play this game, especially on the PlayStation 5 Pro, because you get RTGI even on the PlayStation 5 Pro in the performance mode. The only thing what you miss out is ray tracing reflections, but this is just available when you play in 30 FPS, and between 30 and 60 FPS, that's a big difference. So my recommendation is, if you own a PlayStation 5 Pro, choose the 60 FPS performance mode, but enable VRR on all consoles if you like to play the 60 FPS performance mode, because I found it's not perfectly stable. You will encounter some minor dips in the 55 FPS zone, something like that. Okay, so make sure VRR is enabled and you're good to go. So there was one weird thing I encountered when I tested this game. When you enter this region here where your hideout or lookout is, the game, regardless of what performance mode you have actually chosen, the game always changes into the 30 FPS mode. This is most likely because it is enabling RTGE at this very moment. So that's my guessing here actually. It's not a big deal because it's, so far what I found, actually just this region. Okay, my friends, so that's it for this video, and there's one more thing I didn't mention or didn't bring up, because it is so hard to show this actually in a proper side-by-side comparison without zooming in like crazy. But I'm talking about shimmering, I'm talking about flickering, aliasing. Okay, so this game, depending on what graphic mode you actually use, can have some flickering, some flimmer, some aliasing. Okay, so it really depends on the region where you play, with what graphic modes, and so on and so on. So, but it's not a very clean game. What I like actually in terms of no aliasing, no flickering, no shimmering, nothing. Okay, so this is what I didn't mention because I tried actually to record it, but as always, it's so hard actually, and I know what some people saying, oh, he has to zoom in like 200% to actually show it. Yes, but I'm usually zooming in like crazy to show you this because you're watching this on an iPhone or whatever, so I need to zoom in that you can actually see something. But I didn't do this time because I think as soon you play this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not bad, okay, don't get me wrong, it's just not as clean as I would hope for. Okay, anyway, let me know in the comment section what do you think about this game, what do you think about, well, where you actually play this game, PlayStation 5 Pro, Base or Xbox, and let me know what you think about this video. And yeah, if you're new to my channel, like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. I talk to you, see you next time. Bye.